made a video about a week ago kind of confronting how negative I am all the time and really trying to get back on manifesting and just being more positive, because I know it can affect my vibration and what I'm giving off to the world and what I receive back. And so I just wanted to go through how my week was, kind of discuss like manifestation. Was it a success? Was the week a success? Kind of, the first half of the week was really good, and then I let myself kind of get into like down and nasty vibrations, and that's okay. It is good to notice those things, and it's good for me to share these things and have introspection on, like, is my mindset a detriment to my life? I started really positive and everything just kind of seemed to flow a lot better. Everything was calm and I was taking a lot of time for myself. I stopped watching politics on TikTok, and like I was less irritable. I didn't fight with anybody. I didn't have any emotional like breakdowns. I tried to listen to more like upbeat, more positive music, because the music I listen to is the saddest music in the world, and that's just my vibe. Like, I love it, but I know that it can affect your vibration, and so I had to choose things that were a little bit lighter. I did some like meditation, but also just like sitting completely still, like in silence, just let my mind wander. Did exercise and did like stretching. Those things did affect the beginning of my week, and then I kind of let myself go a little bit. I did have a pretty big borderline episode, just because things started like not going my way. I was supposed to go get my insulin pump on, and that didn't happen. It was really good at the beginning of the week, and then I think my willpower kind of like wore off, and I let myself get into those modes where I was like, you are too hideous to exist, and your diabetes has absolutely destroyed you, your body, your face. You're never gonna get fixed. Like you are a terrible person. You should have had these things under control. Talking like terribly at myself, and so that affected like the rest of my week. And yeah, I mean, it kind of created like arguments and like irritation, and so the mood change and like the positive outlook versus the negative outlook, everything was a lot smoother when I was reacting well to things and taking care of myself, and then I just let it all go and kind of ruined the rest of my week. So yeah, it definitely had its effect, and it's hard to realize that and then take it in and be like, wow, I'm causing a lot of my stress. The negativity that I have in my life is my fault, so. And it's really difficult to stay in a positive mindset. It's something that I have to work on, and it's obviously going to be like a permanent change that I want to continue doing. This was only a week of me getting back into it, and I have this long list of manifestations that I want to go after and I want to achieve, and so I really need to put that into my mind. Like, these are the things that I am working towards, and they're really big, beautiful things, and trying not to sit in like self-pity and self-hatred, because it will cause me to drink and like cope in different ways, like self-harm, that are really terrible. And so I stay in that like low vibration, and then it affects everything else around me. The other thing that I want to mention about having like mental disorders and manifestation is that you can let those storm clouds pass and still be really successful at manifesting, because a lot of people with like borderline and things like that are feeling their emotions so strongly and like with your whole body that can help with manifestation, because one of the best manifestation techniques is adding feeling to visualization and then projecting that into the real world. And so if you think about it, neurodivergent people would be really powerful manifestors until you start noticing them yourself in your life, until you notice the synchronicities and the little things that come with manifestation. You're not really going to like believe people, and I didn't believe anyone either. Even if you did like a week and just see how you feel and see what your surroundings are like and what things happen to you, is it changing because of your mood, or are you just in a better mood to accept things? I think it can be a really powerful thing, and I would love to build a community of powerful, compassionate manifestors to fix, the things in this world that need fixing and build a better future. Because I think that people with mental disorders are usually connected to the universe in a stronger way than neurotypicals. And I think that they were put here to make the world better. But I think it's worth a try. And I can go through other things that I do to manifest, but it's very personal to you. It's very unique process. Look inward, spend some time in silence, talk to the universe, tell the universe what you want, where you're going, who you are, who you want to be, and try to just stay in a neutral or positive mindset. It will change your life. And mine is a slow change because I hold myself back a lot of the times with anxiety and like my emotions and being so hard on myself. But I know that it's real, and I know that it can change your life, and I think it's worth a try. Like, honestly, try doing things for you. You don't have to sit and meditate. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to do like repeat affirmations. Just feel what's happening. Observe what is being reflected back to you, because what you're giving out is most likely coming back to you. You do not have to be fake, happy, positive all the time to manifest. You just need to know who you are, and you also need to be connected with yourself so that you can also get guided by the universe. That's what I think. I think it's worth a try, and let me know. Actually, if anyone watches this entire video, let me know like your craziest manifestation story, because I would love to hear that. I just want to hear from people that it does work and that those little things aren't coincidences. And I would love to hear like any anecdotes that you have had with manifestation, and or any weird things that you can think of and like look back on and be like, wow, that was really strange. Like, I think that I created that in my reality. Yes, tell me about it. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna make another video of all the things that I'm manifesting, so if I accomplish them soon, you'll know that I'm incredible at manifesting. So I'll have proof. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.